right, so it's September 9th, 2012, and we are getting ready.
Our last will and testament.
And Mom and I have just signed our lives away.
When I was a kid, I didn't yet understand that my mom wasn't normal. But this day in 2012, I understood. That's me in preschool. And yep, that's Mom. She was my preschool teacher, and the preschool was in our house. I told you, Mom wasn't normal. At age 24, she took a 7-year maternity leave from teaching elementary school. At that time, Dad was a full-time farmer in the early 1980s when farming was a struggle. She started a small preschool attended by my brother and I and 4 other kids who lived nearby. To make ends meet, Mom and Dad would give piano lessons after supper for older kids. Whether it was at piano lessons or home-based preschool or Sunday school or later, her kindergarten class in Bettsville, Ohio, where every child in the community for 2 full generations had Mrs. Harrison as their kindergarten teacher. Mom would build rapport with every child. She'd help them know that they were loved, that they were created for a purpose, that they could achieve anything. So fast forward to a beautiful September evening in 2012. Mom and I were preparing for a special flight. It was my gift to Mom, but honestly, this gift was for both of us. Mom had already beat cancer once. Now she had to fight it again. She'd been recently diagnosed with advanced stage ovarian cancer. We weren't sure she'd even have another year. So at this moment in 2012, I went flying with Mom.
So relaxing. I like it. I really like it.
I was struck by how quiet, how peaceful it was. Mom's cancer fight continued for more than 6 years. In that time, she became a grandma to our adopted son, and 4 more grandchildren were born. By the grace of God, and no doubt the determination of my mom, all 5 grandkids were old enough to remember and be forever impacted by their grandma. One afternoon in Mom's final month of life, she and I talked about how special that balloon ride was. And I decided to share a crazy idea that I'd only shared with my wife. Mom, it may sound ridiculous, but I read that entrepreneurs need challenging hobbies, and I was thinking I might someday try to get my pilot's license. She lit up. Jeremy, I think that would be wonderful. I know you can do it. Promise me you'll make the time. I told her I would. And later I made it a goal to start training within 1 year of her passing. So, since 2019, I've had a new hobby. I still find it really peaceful up there. Flying makes me think about Mom. It makes me think about our balloon ride. It makes me think about the person I want to be. I'm not a great encourager like Mom was. Not even close. I'm prone to be critical. I'm prone to obsess over details. I'm prone to get anxious. But the goals I've achieved wouldn't have happened without her encouragement. Her words persist in my mind, continuing to push me forward years after she's gone. My company exists to encourage, support, and walk alongside leaders. In some small way, we want to help them find the confidence and support that they need to achieve great things. No, Mom wasn't normal, but as I get older, I understand her. Her greatest joy came from the kids she encouraged. It came from watching them soar. May we all be fulfilled, helping a group of people, whether young or old, achieve unimaginable things.